I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts.
Hey everybody, we are back for another segment of the Card Maker Success Summit Demo Day, where we bring all of our favorite sponsors back and they get to show us and demo some of their amazing products. We are getting ready into the holiday season, so I'm so excited to see what Catherine Pooler is going to be bringing to us on the stage. I see Catherine and her trusty partner there in crime, Erica. So definitely excited for them to come on board. And don't forget to register for the giveaway because they are going to be giving away some amazing products as well, just like everyone who else has gone before them. And we've got their special promo code that is scrolling through the screen right now. So let me go ahead and bring them up. You guys ready? All right.
Hi, everyone.
Oops, hold on a second. Let me make you big. There we go.
We're excited to be here today.
Awesome.
Yeah, happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you've been enjoying all the classes so far. We just saw the end of Daniel's.
Yes, we love Daniel. Randy, thank you so much for including us this time. We're excited to be here.
We appreciate you being here.
Awesome. We see some of our friends in the chat.
Yeah, we do. We had a lot of fun last time, so really thrilled to be here again and definitely seeing a bunch of names that we recognize and some that we don't. So
yeah,
great to have you here.
Yes. All right, Catherine. Well, we've got your promo code that is scrolling across the screen right now. And these promo codes are good for 48 hours, you guys. Now, I know the last time that Catherine came on and she demonstrated this super, super duper cute little strawberry stamp set, and it sold out, I think, before we even finished with the live segment. So y'all get your fingers ready to click on that link, stampmesomelove.com/Catherine Pooler Designs, because if you're going to want what she's going to show, I'm sure it's going to sell out. So definitely take a look at that and make sure you've got that all queued up. All right, Catherine, I'm going to let your over camera screen go solo. And
Okay.
here we go.
Okay, so today we're featuring some coffee themed products. We released this set of products a while back. This is called our Mug Shots stamp set. Adorable little coffee or tea mugs, a whole bunch of different ones for coloring in. And fun sentiments: make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. May your coffee be strong and your Monday be short. And if you're going to rise, you might as well shine. So this is a classic CP stamp set that has been really, really popular for the last couple years. And then the Daily Grind 6x6 patterned paper pack, which is perfect for card making. Really great, fun patterns in here. This was such a popular set of products that this year we decided to give it a refresh. And also, we wanted to make it in 12 by 12. So we have Java Fix 12 by 12 patterned paper. The scale is just a bit big. Well, on this, it's quite a bit bigger. These mugs are all teeny tiny on here. And on the scrapbook 12 by 12 paper, it's quite large. So the scale is going to be very different. You can use this for project making, scrapbook pages. You could even use it on cards. We like to take images from our stamp sets and include them on the pattern paper so that everything coordinates beautifully. And then, of course, we'll talk about color coordination because we use all of our exclusive colors from our ink pads on our pattern paper. So that color coordination and stamp set coordination is really easy for you. So here's just a quick look at the new, refreshed, kind of updated patterns.
And it's a different color combo than the Daily Grind.
Yes, a slightly updated color combo. Aren't they adorable? So cute. Oh my gosh, so cute, so cute. This sketchy heart here is a stamp in the stamp set that coordinates with this, so you'll see that in a second. This is kind of a, I don't know, this one is like pow, just grabs you. It's super cute. This one is a little more understated, but it is one of my favorite patterns in this pack. It's just really versatile, looks really cute on so many different projects. Same with this one with the coffee rings and that really light blue grid in there. So cute. And then the fun little wonky, what are those called? Polka dots. Yeah. So that is the 12 by 12. Okay, so we have that. And then the stamp set to coordinate with it. This is brand new, just a couple weeks ago. It's called Coffee Shop. So this is from the patterned paper. This is slightly different, right, Erica? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Slightly different?
Yeah.
And slightly different from the Daily Grind. And then we have the to-go cup with the lid, a few fun sentiments, latte art. This is a cup from above. And then today's good mood is sponsored by coffee, and then those little sketchy hearts. So we're going to use this stamp set with coordinating dies. This die here was created to cut this chalkboard art out and also be perfect size for going on a handmade card or used as a journal card on your scrapbook pages. Then we have this guy. We're going to use this. This is a gift card holder. It's also perfect size for a card. You can also use it on your scrapbook pages. It has the little things here. I'll show you that for slipping in your little gift card. And you can use this for a journal card in your scrapbooking as well.
And that's the Con Pana die.
Con Pana with cream. So this is the bundle we're featuring here. This is new in our shop. And I hope you guys like it. It's super cute, super fun. Let's see. The color palette is It's a Girl, Do-Si-Do, Shea Butter, Deck the Halls, Cummerbund. Erica, we have some neutrals also. What are they? We got macchiato. S'mores. And what's the other one?
That's it.
Okay. I know.
Oh, Sandcastle.
Right here. Sandcastle.
Oh,
I'm
here's
also going to be using buttercream.
There you go.
Because with all of this coffee stuff, you definitely need buttercream too. This is not in the actual paper pack, but it's a fantastic coordinating ink color.
Good color for cream.
Okay, so there are the colors. And then before we hop over to the stamping, I wanted to talk about our color wheel just a little bit. This is a free download in our shop. This is the Party Collection color wheel. These are all highly saturated, vibrant, bright colors that were all chosen to coordinate together. We also have the Spa line. These are muted, kind of grayed down undertones, a little bit sophisticated. They're great for vintage cards, masculine cards, romantic cards, kind of a boho feel. So these are just a separate line of colors that all were, again, coordinated to work perfectly together. So if I have It's a Girl and I want some darker colors in the pink red range, which colors am I going to choose? Just grab your color wheel, go to red. It's a Girl. Then the next darkest is Party Dress, and then Rockin' Red, and then Cranberry Fizz. If you're doing 2-step stamping, 3-step stamping, if you're making a monochromatic card, if you're doing ombre, this is how the color wheel works to make sure you're picking colors that are going to work together. I have a whole YouTube playlist showing you how to use this with the tetrad, the triad, analogous, complementary colors. So it's a great handy tool. And if you click through Brandy's link and go to the shop, you can then hover over shop, and in the drop down, you'll see downloads. And we have a whole bunch of free downloads there in the shop.
One of our friends said that this must have been designed with their daughter in mind, and several others have said ditto to that. So who doesn't have, or who does have a teenage daughter who's obsessed with the coffee shop? Catherine does.
I do. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so these are Do-Si-Do. Deck the Halls is in the paper pack, so I grabbed Mardi Gras and In the Park. Cummerbund is in the paper pack, so I grabbed Fiesta Blue and All That Jazz. Do-Si-Do, grab Coral Cabana and Samba. So you can expand beyond just the colors that are in the paper pack in this way when you're creating. So I wanted to talk today about altering your stamps and adding interest rather than just stamping kind of a flat image. There is nothing wrong with a quote unquote flat image. They're wonderful. But if you want to add dimension, you can do that. So I just stamped this in the Park, and then this one is Mardi Gras. I'm going to do this one in Do-Si-Do. We're going to do more to these in just a minute, but I wanted to show you Do-Si-Do first. So here's Do-Si-Do. If I want to add dimension to the image, I can just take my ink pad, just ink up part of that. Grab an ink blending brush. Now, because these pads are foam, you're going to see kind of a harsh line right there. You can just dab it with your ink blending brush to buff out that line. And then you have a really smooth transition from light to dark. If you want it even darker, you can do that a couple times, and your Misty stamping tool is going to be the perfect tool to use for that. So you can stamp multiple times in the same place.
Oh,
that looks amazing. I got to do it one more time.
I have to say, I was at Starbucks before we started today, and they have a bunch of ombre mugs right now. I had my eye on one, and that is giving me the vibes. Ombre mugs, guys, the way forward. Make your own. Stamp your own today.
Love that. So good. I get so excited. I started stamping. My middle child was 10 months old, and she's going to be 20 in December. And it just makes me laugh that I still get so excited. Another way you can alter your stamps is, let's just go ahead and stamp that in Do-Si-Do. Then I'm going to take my cloth and just kind of wipe that down. Our ink pads are raised on the edge, so then it's pretty easy to just ink up part of a stamp. So I'm inking just the top all the way down to that line there. And I moved my paper a little bit, so oops.
That actually looks cute.
If you have trouble inking just part, you can use some tape. You can use a little Post-it note, and you can just mask off on your stamp and then pull that off and stamp it. Boom.
You ended up getting a stripy top because it shifted just a little, but it looks really cute.
That's fun.
That was a happy accident.
Yeah. So there's technique 1 and 2. Then I have In the Park. That's In the Park. This one's Mardi Gras. And then our darker color of the greens in the paper pack is Deck the Halls. So I'm going to use a blender pen. We sell these in our shop. Everybody asks me about them every time I use them because I use them all the time. This is basically a clear marker. So if you take, I like to either take from the lid or maybe just take your block and dab it onto the ink pad, and then you get a little ink well. You can also use your ink refill. This will give you really concentrated color. Just dab a little bit on there, and now you have a color palette. So I'm just going to draw or color right over the top. And this was inspired by Victoria Calvin. She did some really great things with this set in one of her videos. I think she did something a little different than what I'm doing now, but she inspired me. So you can just add some shading on different parts of your stamp just by coloring right over your stamped image.
And you could use like an aqua pen as well with our inks. But it would kind of dilute the color a little bit. So by using this blender pen, you're getting a higher concentration of color. But an aqua pen will give you a watercolor effect, which is fantastic. It's a really easy tool. You buy it empty, you fill it with water. And then with this, I might use with the ink refill because then that's a higher concentration. And then this is going to water that down a little, if that makes sense to you. But you can get a really cool watercolor effect with it. And the water will move the ink. These are water-based inks, so they're water reactive. And it just will give it a little bit more texture. So definitely play with those, play with your tools, play with your inks, and see what kind of results you get. And then you'll get a feel for the result you're looking for when you go to do something like this.
So that's what I've got so far. Some added texture. And then if you want to make the cup look round, I might have had too much coffee this morning, and I'm very excited right now. So I feel like my hand is a little shaky. And this is very detailed, so I'm going out of the lines a little bit, but it's okay. And I'm just using kind of a little flicking motion. And so with the blender pen, if you get too much ink on your tip or you want to change colors, have some scratch paper nearby. And then you're going to just scribble the tip off on scratch paper until it runs clear, and then you can go into a new color. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Then this image has a lid. So I'll just line that up, and I'm going to stamp it with buttercream. Hopefully I'll get it on there straight. Cute. I am digging that in the park with the buttercream. Oh, it's so cute. And then I'll have Erica die cut this for me. Okay. And while she does that, I'm going to take the top of the cup and stamp it for the next card. Because I'm going to make, well, the second one isn't a card. We're going to make a card. We're going to make a gift card. Hopefully I have time. What time is it?
Yeah,
How are we doing on
good.
time? Okay. And Erica, you said pink, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking earlier before we came on while we were waiting. I said, Erica, what color do we want to do this in? And she said, it's a girl. So with a large image like this, our inks are foam, so they transfer ink from the pad to the stamp really, really easily. But with large images, sometimes it takes a couple passes to get a full solid inking. The dies. Okay, I got the dies here. And then we'll just add this on here and die cut it. Okay. So that's for you.
Okay.
So I have a card base, and then I have the patterned paper, my favorite one. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then my layer is 4 by 5 1/4. I just cut this on my paper cutter. I'll just line that up. My sentiment, I'm going to stamp in s'mores. This is 2 different stamps right here, but I lined it up on my layer earlier and then just picked it up with my block so that I can stamp them both at the same time. This is that journal card that I was showing you that goes with this image here. So this cuts that out, but you can also just use it on its own. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I have already done one in Cummerbund with Fiesta Blue. So here is Cummerbund, Fiesta Blue, and then All That Jazz is the next darkest color for that set of monochromatic colors. Okay, and here we go with the In the Park and Mardi Gras. And then my little and. So I'll do Deck the Halls. Da, da, da. Magic of TV. Okay, we'll add that on. And then the cups.
So if you missed it, this piece of paper came from our Java Fix 12 by 12 pattern paper.
My giant roll of foam tape. This cup, I'm just going to adhere straight onto the card layer, and then the other one will pop up over the top. So kind of at a curve like that. And this would be so cute to put a little coffee gift card inside with that sentiment. Then I stamped one of the little sketchy hearts and die cut it, and then we'll just add it to the project as well.
Okay. Somehow a shacket got brought up.
Oh my gosh, we're talking about shackets. Yes.
I don't know what happened. I think that they felt like that print would make a great shacket. You guys, that's a tea towel. That is a tea towel print, but hey, it could be a shacket print. All right. So speaking of,
Here we go. Look at how cute this is. So this is our Stitch Square die, and it's a perfect little napkin. But I'm on the shacket train with that. It feels like I came like closer up, like I got zoomed in or
You're
something.
okay.
Am I okay?
Yep.
Okay. And then here is another card if you want to do a little bit different size. This one is by Christy Goulet, and she just did straight stamping with her colors. And this one is by Amanda Fitterer using 3 with the paper that's really busy, but she added a little bit of vellum there to kind of tone it down. Looks really good. And then a simple card with the chalkboard art and just a little cup. Another way to kind of change up your stamps and enhance them. On this one, I used, well, a couple ways you could do this, but if you have the WOW embossing pen, you can just color right over any part of the image you want to enhance. And then I used the Macchiato embossing powder, and I embossed that, and it gives it a corrugated cardboard feel, which I thought was really fun. I think this was in the YouTube that we did last week, right? The Have Coffee with Us.
Mhm.
So if you want to see how to do that, you can head over to that YouTube video. And that is using the Coffee with Catherine embossing powder trio right here, which is perfect to go with this set. Cute, cute.
yes. What are you gonna make next?
Oh, what am I going to make? So here is the Hannah dies. So want to pop that,
You want the die cutting machine?
yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the Hannah dies a bit. So we have cutting blades around the edge and then the little spots where you're going to put your gift card in. This here is not a cutting blade. It's basically a little embossing blade. And I have multiple die cutting machines, and they all cut a little differently. So I think over time the like rollers on the inside can loosen up. So if you find when you pass this through the die cut machine, if your embossed lines don't come out deep enough for you, try sending it through multiple times. Or you can also get a little piece of computer paper and use that as a shim. And this makes your sandwich pressed together a little bit tighter, and then you'll get the embossed lines a little more pronounced and enhanced. So you can see how enhanced and pronounced that is on here. Looks fantastic. Okay, so that is that piece. And then make sure you do this right side up. Let's see which side. This side is going to be the front. So let me center that a bit.
Let's see. Does anybody have any questions while we're carrying along here? Feel free to ask them, and I will try and read in the chat. I'm in the YouTube chat. If you're asking a question somewhere else, maybe Brandy can hop in and help us.
So this also does the little score lines here so you know where to fold. Okay, let's table that for a moment. And while I have the die cut machine out, I had the extra little piece. Where'd it go? Okay, so I learned this from the genius Victoria Calvin. So she made a sleeve to go on her little coffee cup. And, you know, we designed this. So we're like, where'd that sleeve come from? We didn't make a sleeve, but that's so smart. So she cut this out. And then she did this. Let me get a little piece of tape so that it doesn't slip around, because that would make me sad. A little piece of tape. We're going to just move this up a bit. Tape that in place so it doesn't move. And die cut again. And then it cuts out with the same curve that's on the bottom. And then grab your scissors and trim off the excess. And now I have a sleeve. How smart is that? We did not include a sleeve. I think partly because this set of dies was so big to begin with.
Yeah.
It was a lot. So if you want this to be colored, because we could just add it right on here. I mean, how adorable is that? If you want it colored, you can just take your ink pad and very gently run your pad across your cardstock, direct to paper, and now you have party dress cardstock. It looks a little streaky now, but it will dry and kind of settle in, and it will look fantastic. So now I have a cute little sleeve. Do a little glue here. Add this on.
So, Mary, we are using our Catherine Pooler premium white cardstock for all of our stamping and die cutting. And then the patterned paper is also something that we make. And our inks and cardstock work together magically.
So let's take buttercream and let's make this a little more oomph. Give it a little more oomph. So I have my large ink blending brush, and I'm just going to gently ink blend a little bit of color around the edge. Just give that whipped cream some color and dimension to make it stand out a little more. So pretty easy to do that. You could even go a step further. You can grab some starry colors. Maybe we are getting fancy with our coffee and we have some
Gold dust.
gold dust. Let's see. Let's do champagne gold. I'm also going to grab a block. Add a little s'mores ink onto the block. A little bit of water. So this is like cocoa powder or whatever you had them add to your drink. Just give little flicks there. Oh, that's amazing.
If you wanted a cinnamon look, you could try
Ooh.
spiced ink.
Oh, that's a good idea. Then a little champagne gold. Yes, I love it. There, isn't that fun? And then we can add that right in here with a gift card. Oh,
That is so cute.
so cute. Thank you. So you can leave it as is. You can add any of the sentiments. Every day is a coffee day. Today's Good Mood sponsored by coffee. You can also add, do I have time to do one more thing? Because I have something else that I wanted to share. Do I have time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have the little cup. So cute. We want to do latte art on the inside. So I've stamped some out already. So this is buttercream, sandcastle, and macchiato. Here's sandcastle, buttercream. Where'd the macchiato go?
It should be right over there.
Somewhere.
Under your Fiesta blue?
Nope. Blue.
It ran away.
So we have the stamp to go on the inside. Let's take the Wow embossing pad. And I think, what if we do spice latte? Stamp it over buttercream. Now this is a big, chunky embossing powder glitter. You might want to give it a shake. We're going to pour it over the top. And then when you pour it off, you're going to lose a lot of the chunks. So I usually don't tap it off too much. Keep that heat tool up a bit for a second. And then I'm going to go from underneath because I don't want the big chunks to come off. So I'm going to do it from underneath, which starts to heat that embossing powder. And then the big chunks will get trapped into the melted embossing powder.
That's when you like a little coffee with your milk.
If you have any spots that you kind of missed, you can take your embossing pen and add some more in there. I had right over here. You can also do, this one is white puff. So I don't know if you can see it, but it puffs up, gives that cream on top kind of feel. On this one, I used our cream on top embossing powder. And on this one, I did the larger solid stamp with the cream on top embossing powder. So it's really fun to give your stamps texture like this. You guys see that well enough? Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then is there anything else we want to try? That looks really cute. I think I want to use that.
Should I cut it out?
Yeah. Let me add a little bit more embossing powder on here. A couple spots that I missed. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. That looks amazing. I love the texture. Okay, so die cut that. And in the meantime,
Okay. What? The screen's gone light white, but hopefully we're still there. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we're there. I see us.
okay. We have 2 stamp sets in our shop. Something for Everyone's Sentiments is this one. And then the Roundabout Messages is here. And those were made to go to curve around some of our circle dies. So you can see on something like this, have the best birthday. Oh, this looks good. Then let's see which sentiment we want. Is everything okay?
Yeah. One of our friends is asking about the size of, I think they mean the Concana die. And yeah, it will work with your average size cutting machine plates. I can measure it.
Oh, I like Love Being With You. Let's do that. See if, oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do something that's a little scary. I'm going to stamp on my project after it's already put together. So let's hold our breath. I always like to stamp on scratch paper first to make sure everything's looking okay. My ink pad is inky enough. See if there's any lint or anything on my stamp before going to my project. Sometimes I forget to do that, but here we go. Perfect. And then we'll just add a little glue. Love Being With You. Wouldn't that be cute with a little gift card inside? And then maybe your friend will use that gift card to take you to coffee.
Ulterior motives.
So here are a couple more. This has white puff embossing powder around the edge. I don't know if you guys, how well you can see that. I did a little bit, I'm not sure which brown I used, but I ink blended brown over the top. And then I just took my embossing pad and I lightly dabbed. And then I put the white puff over the top, tapped it off. And if it's too much, I didn't want solid coverage. I just wanted kind of sketchy, just like it is. If it's too much, just, you know, give it some flicks, tap off the excess, and then emboss. And then here's one with an actual card. Is there money on this, Erica? Erica says there's no
That's
money
our
on
photo
that
prop
one.
card.
And then this little heart has spiced embossing powder and then white puff on the latte art. And then here's one with buttercream
Cream on top.
stamping and then cream on top, embossing powder over the top. And then one more, just a simple card design. Ah,
Gorgeous.
so fun.
I love the color combination of all of that.
Thanks. I like how this one turned out. That's so fun with that buttercream here, coordinating like that. I think it looks great. And with the pink,
Love it. All right.
Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah. Were there
Anything?
any questions
Yeah.
that we missed? They were just commenting on how nice it is that you have a sidekick. But the sad news is, I think they think I clean everything, and
No.
and the news is I don't, guys.
I
So
do. I
whoever
clean
said
it.
their husband did, keep him instead.
Awesome. All right. Are you guys ready to come face forward
Yeah.
on the stage? All right.
Yes.
We may have to adjust. Let's see here. There we go.
Should I turn this one off or is it okay to be on?
I think that's where your sound is coming from. So I think we'll just leave it on. We'll just leave it on.
All right, we'll leave it on.
All right, you guys. Wasn't that amazing? I just love those cards. It's so cute. And I love the little pull out thing with the gift card. That's really a nice interactive touch to that. It's really cool.
Thank
And
you.
the top of the coffee art, I could see you doing a whole line of all kinds of different tops for your coffee cup.
Oh, well, that's a fun idea.
Yeah.
Right? There should be more iterations of that. All right,
Sounds
so
like a
we
good
have
idea.
got a giveaway to give everybody, and I'm going to flip my camera over and see what we've got here. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All right. So when I saw this, I was like, I did not know that Catherine Pooler did 12 by 12 pattern paper. That is so cool.
That's our third pack.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I didn't know it, but I love it. I love it. I think this is really great transition to our scrapbookers out there that are looking for some really cute pattern paper, and everything that comes from your store is absolutely adorable. We've got also the stamp set that you were working with today, and then we've got the coordinating die. So we're going to give one of these away, and let me bring us all back to the screen here. We'll put hold on a second. We'll put you guys big. All right. So let me turn.
We love a good
forward.
giveaway, though.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's drum roll here. Our giveaway is going to go to Sheila. Sheila's last name starts with a B and ends with an N.
Yay, Sheila!
Congratulations.
Oh, I got that song stuck in my head now. Oh,
Sheila.
Sheila, right? It's been so much fun, Catherine. I appreciate you so much for coming on. And Erica, as always, you were always such a help with coordinating all this. Thank you so much. And we look forward to working with you again in the near future. Hopefully you'll come back on. And
of course.
yes, absolutely. And don't forget, for those who are winning our giveaways today, that we will be emailing everybody on Monday. So don't email us over the weekend to see if you won. Wait till Monday, and then be sure to be looking for that email from support@Stamp Me Some Love. All right, you guys. Take care, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
You
Have
too.
fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that was so much fun. I love it when this two of those comes on. You never know what's going to happen, and they always make the most beautiful, cute little designs, cute cards, and I absolutely love Catherine Pooler's inks. I was just making a card yesterday or the day before. I was going to show it with some non-traditional colors for Christmas cards. Let's see if I can find that real quick. If not, then we'll have to. Oh, goodness. Ah, here it is. Whew, here I am. So let me just give you a little show here. So I created this card. The stamp set is actually from Simon Hurley, and it was a half-tone stamp set, but I used Catherine Pooler's inks to kind of do a watercolor effect. And I can't remember, I think what color family this came from, but they're all from the same color family. We just kind of used, different alternative colors. So yeah, I haven't done a blog post on it yet, but I will do that soon, so you'll know which colors I actually used. All right, you guys, we've got about 15, 16, 17 minutes to our next segment, and it looks like we are going to be crafting with Marie Heiderscheit from Tonic Studios at 4 p.m. Be sure to head over to our Shop the Demo page to find the links for the next segment at cardmakersuccesssummit.com/shop the demo. Be sure to, looks like Catherine Pooler is commenting in the chat there what colors I use. Something borrowed, flirty fuchsia, and then I think it was aquatini is that middle one. And then I even used the same color palette for the color wash in the back. Anyway, all right, so be sure to check out everything that is on sale this weekend for 48 hours. It's the best time to start shopping for your holiday cards, and I look forward to seeing you at the next segment. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.